Hello, welcome to another episode of 5 Business Rules. I'm Monica Jansen, head kick-ass copywriter and strategist at Jansen Communications.
And I'm Nicole Krug, digital marketing strategist at Socialite.
So today we are doing part 1 in a 2-part series on 5 things you need to know about Amazon ads. Obviously there's a lot you need to know, which is why this is a 2-parter.
And I'm learning along with you because Monica has become such an expert in this with some of the book marketing for our clients and her co-written books. And so she's going to teach me too.
It's an interesting world. It's not super complicated, but you have to know what you're doing, otherwise you're going to waste so much time. So one thing to know about Amazon ads, and this isn't even starting on my list, but it's going to increase sales. Okay, so for our mutual client, Bob Lang, who I co-authored a book on options trading with, we have earned 3 times in sales what we have spent on ads. So it is worth it. It will generate money for you. It's going to generate book sales for you. You set up ads through advertising.amazon.com.
Okay.
Right, so now we're going to jump in. Ads are all about keywords, surprise. So when someone is searching for a book on your topic or similar to your topic, you want your book to pop up in the search results. You know, I mean, Amazon really is a big search engine.
It really is.
All right. So how do you get keywords? There are Amazon ad generator tools out there. There's a bunch of them. I don't have a recommendation of one over the other. Check them out, see what will work for you and your budget. They're all different, but you need to start with the list. And some that you get that are generated might be really weird, like how to. Just how to, nothing else. Or build your, that's it. Or how not, nothing else. Just like those 2 words. It's weird, go with it. All right, so second, so you're gonna wanna create separate ads for Kindle and separate ads for paperbook.
Okay.
People who are devoted to Kindle want nothing to do with a print book.
Fair.
And I'm not a Kindle person, so I'm not gonna even see any Kindle ads. I'm only gonna see the paperbook ads because I want an actual book in my hand. I'm old like that.
Well, no, that makes sense. If you're reading Kindle, that's all you want. You don't care about the book sales.
Exactly. All right, so point 3. So you can create 2 different types of ads. Manual ad targeting and automatic ad targeting. Manual ad targeting is where those keywords come into play. All right, so you're going to load those keywords into your advertising console. You're setting that up yourself. Automatic is done by Amazon, and I'm going to explain more about the difference between the 2 in a sec. But it's worth to do both for every set of keywords that you get. And again, also Kindle and also for your paperback.
So as we said, this is not my expertise, but I do a lot of this on Google, right? And so now there's pros and cons with both.
Yes.
Often when you are new at this, using the automated to see what they come up with is a good way to get started, but you need to make analytics because essentially, be it Amazon, be it Google, you're like, sure, here's my money, spend it however you want.
Oh, they will. They will, and I'll be talking about that as well. All right. So each keyword group is going to be considered one campaign. So for example, I'm going to use the options trading book that Bob and I wrote. Okay, so one of the keyword groups is called Future and Options. It started out with 145 keywords in that keyword group. Only 3 have generated sales. You're not going to know which 3 or 10 or 20 are going to generate sales. You put all of them.
But this is, I think, one of the key takeaways from this is you can't set it and forget it. You have to work on your analytics. You have to come back and check and optimize and see what you have to tweak to make the most out of your ads.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so that example I just gave you, as I scratch my nose, is for the manual ad targeting. For automatic ad targeting,
Sorry, it was my fault.
Amazon gives you 4 options there. So there's loose match, complements, close match. There's a 4th one, I didn't write it down, but I only use loose, complement, close match.
If your eyes are starting to glaze over, our email addresses is right there. Just email Monica and she'll help you.
All right, and so 5th, so this is the final tip for this video. I was told not to use negative targeting. I took a class on this. I was told not to use negative targeting when you're in the advertising console and you're in Amazon, you're setting this stuff up, you're going to see that as an option. I've never done it. I can't speak to it. I was told not to do it. So you choose whether or not you want to do it. But it's saying it's not. It's all not and it's no. It's like the opposite of what people might
So
be
usually,
looking for.
here's an example. I'm going to go back to Google, right? I worked for BB&T Bank on their social media, right? So you would think BBT, great. BBT also means Big Bang Theory. So anything like I would have a not. I don't want anything to deal with Sheldon because that's the wrong BBT. So
Right.
you're not like your negative list tends to be I don't want to be included for these type of words so that you can further niche down. But that's interesting that they don't, like Amazon says don't do it, or somebody says
The person that I learned from said don't do it, and he's been doing this for like years, ever since ads were a thing. So I'm like, all right, whatever you say.
Okay. Well,
All right, so that's it with part 1. Come back for part 2 because there's a lot more I have to share with you. Bye.
see you soon.